License?
What happened?
Well,
Yeah.
your tent is illegal, so I want to test it and let you know for sure.
Oh, I'm not ready to test it. So you can write it. You can write it.
Okay. So you're not going to let me test your tent?
No, sir. You can go ahead and write it. I'm not sure if I have it. I don't just want to fun around in it. But I do have my own registration and everything.
You don't have your driver's license with you?
I don't have it.
Where y'all headed?
I was going to get my baby sister.
I'm going to have to test your tent. I mean, I'd rather do that than have to take it further than that. So, can you just roll up
Okay,
on
yes, sir. Let me call my dad.
Okay. What are you calling him for?
Instead of just letting the cop do his job, the correctional officer decided to have a debate, and to make matters worse, she called her dad.
Daddy, I done got pulled over. I done got pulled over. And he's all the way black. Daddy, I done got pulled over. This officer literally waited. He literally went in a neighborhood to pull me. Like, he went there
There's
to
nothing against I can do that. That's fine. Please.
Now he's talking about my team, but I told him I don't want him to test my team. Just like
Sir, if she doesn't let me test it, she'll go to jail. This is ridiculous. So just,
he said if I don't let him test my tent, then I'm going to jail. But this man is literally targeting me. He literally purposely drove her neck. That's what I thought. I know you can't go to jail for.
right now she's resisting this investigation. So if she can't hold the window up.
You can,
Sir,
you don't have to cooperate.
Daddy, can you please come here?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes, it's an order. It's a lawful order for you to roll your window up a little bit so I can test it. I'm not trying to do
Well, why is she not wanting us to test it?
and
She can't take her to jail,
and she'll
man.
be resisting the whole investigation.
Not resisting. That's not resisting.
Yes, it is because you're not allowing me to do my job.
Okay, listen, she don't have to help you do your job.
Yes, she does.
She don't have to help you do your job. Okay, take her to jail. I'm going to do y'all. Do your job.
What
You don't have to cooperate.
Can you just write me the ticket, sir? We can do it like that.
I need to know where it's at.
You can't write you a ticket if you can't test it.
Exactly. So now you're making my job
You
impossible. That's the definition of resisting.
It's shocking that Miss Washington and her father claimed to know the law, but made their own interpretations of it. Officer Koch decided to patiently wait for a supervisor, despite being correct.
So we'll just wait on the supervisor to do
Yes,
this.
sir.
Y'all need to know for that, or y'all
Oh, that's it, no.
The title's cat. The title's all cat. Who cares if you have your windows tinted? I don't give a shit.
Exactly, it doesn't.
It doesn't. It's like,
Governor or whatever. So your dad coming doesn't, it's not going to stop me from doing my
yes,
job.
sir. It's fine.
But the power game don't work with us.
Yes, sir. Understood.
We take an oath to do our job no matter what.
Dark is mine.
Okay, well, I'm on this stuff right
You
now.
know. You know.
Not trying to
You know.
at this point.
Because I swear I'm a D-boy. I swear to God, every day I get followed. Every single day because of this car. Every single day. Like last time I got followed by two.
I was just stopping you because of
It's
10.
always something every single day. I wasn't seeing it last time. I just got stopped yesterday. I didn't even get stopped. They followed me and then they see my uniform and backed off. Twice. In the same night. So
I couldn't see your uniform because your tent is so dark.
it's okay.
Even if I did
You
see
never
it.
seen these windows up, sir.
Yes, I did.
Okay, the windows was literally down. We were sitting right there looking on our on our phone. Like
Your window was up, sir.
The correctional officer tried to play the victim card, claiming she was being stopped because of her car. It's puzzling why she didn't let the officer proceed with the investigation instead of wasting everyone's time.
Ma'am, also your rear is illegal, I can tell you.
and
So
now
it's
he's
not
saying
just,
my rear. What's illegal now?
the rear is too dark as well.
Now it's just the rear that's
No, this is too. I'm about to show you when you should let me do my job. It doesn't have to be like this.
He said now the back window is too dark and all this. If he wanted,
If it is, I'll either write her a ticket or give her a warning. Usually I lean toward the warnings, but right now she's not letting me do my job at all. So,
but I'm gonna get pulled because I'm in a Charger though.
No,
I always get pulled
that's not
over
what it
here.
is.
I'm in a Charger. They think I'm a D-boy. This every day. This every
But
day.
he said it's just really because of the windows. You think that he pulled you over because it was you?
It's okay, and I understand.
I couldn't see who was in the car. Look how dark the windows are.
My window was never up, sir. You keep saying that.
For all I knew, you were 80-year-old grandma. I had no idea.
My window was never up.
I was surprised, but I figured you would let me go ahead and get you out of here.
How's this for a claim to fame? I was an early investor in
Shortly after, the supervisor arrived on the scene and tried to deal with the woman calmly, but her entitlement just didn't seem to lessen.
Okay, ma'am, I see you're a correctional officer. If you get arrested, I'm pretty sure you won't be anymore. So here's the thing. For one intent, you have to roll the window up. It's a lawful command. If you fail to obey a lawful command, you'll be arrested.
Being an officer, then I need to pull my window up.
Well, no, as a citizen, you need to do that. I'm just saying, you have a significantly more powerful consequence of getting arrested. I understand. Most people don't.
That's why I called him out. I know that that's...
Why would they tint windows too dark if they know you? Why would they sell you the car and they know the windows so you could get arrested?
It's not getting arrested for the tent. It's getting arrested for resistance. She's not complying.
Well, don't I have a right?
This one's making me tired as fuck, bro. This shit's boring as fuck.
Not what?
They're just arguing about nothing. They hate arguments. They're so
by driving,
stupid.
you forfeit certain rights. I.e., you can't say, when we pull you over for a traffic violation, let's say you're speeding. You can't say, I'm not giving you a driver's license. Because once you drive, you basically have the implied consent that I agree to the rules.
But you got the driver's license. She didn't say nothing about the driver's license.
That's not even the same thing.
It's the same thing. It's a traffic violation.
Well, this is what happens when you've never studied the law and base your entire thoughts after watching a few YouTube videos. The officer had every right to check the window, and Washington should consider herself lucky that she hadn't been yanked out of the car yet.
The tent's a ticket.
That's the worst.
Yeah, you don't want a ticket.
You don't get arrested for that.
Because you already...
However, failure to obey a lawful command is unchargeable offense in the state of Florida.
That's my last time watching this fucking YouTube channel. I'm not watching this bullshit, bro. Get the fuck out of my face. Stupid ass fucking YouTube channel. We're not watching no Agent Martin at all. Fuck Agent
When
Martin.
corruption meets justice, the
Fuck
downfall is
Agent
swift.
Martin.
Swift and
Whatever.
When corruption meets justice, the downfall is swift and inevitable. First up, an officer thought he could outsmart everyone.
From an officer who shot a mentally disabled person instead of de-escalating the situation.
Stop! 5 9 run away! 5 9 run away! 6 3 6 3 6 3 6 3.
To a stupid rookie cop who went on to arrest a 24-year police veteran.
But these stupid motherfuckers are living behind.
We're not gonna use spelling words, all right?
Baby. Sarah, what's those?
Let's go to jail.
Behind
Come on,
us? They're
Shane,
the
behind back.
jerks. No, you're not.
Get back!
My phone to call an ambulance for my husband because she refused to. After I grabbed my phone.
Today, we'll be going through cases where corrupt cops did the unthinkable and were held accountable later. On May 18th, 2022, the manager of a steakhouse in Atlanta, Georgia, contacted 911, complaining about an unruly man with a gun acting disorderly inside the restaurant. Shortly after the call, several officers were dispatched to the location.
Police, we have a guy here with a gun, and he's acting very, very weird.
Okay, did he point the gun at you?
No, he just has the gun on his belt, and he's yelling at employees in the building. He wants to drink alcohol from the bar.
Oh, he's trying to drink. What's the name of the business there?
Fogo de Chão. Fogo.
Okay.
DECHAO.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, he's up there. Yelling at people now. A few minutes ago, he went inside the bar, pushed the bartender out of the way, grabbed the ball, leaped up just there. Until the bar. Bro, what's going on? All right.
Stop! Put down the gun! Go! 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 Put your hands on your head! Put your hands on your head! Put your hands on the fucking head! Stop! 5 9 run away! 5 9 run away!
The black man was later identified as 22-year-old Mitchell Collins, and although he did act strangely, the officers had no clue that he was having severe mental health issues. and his mother had called 911 earlier for help. Instead of de-escalating the situation, the officer did something horrible straight away.
5 9 right away! 5 9 right away! 6-3, 6-3, 6-3, 6-3!
As he ran away from the cops, Cullens fired one round, striking the security guard. The cops soon tended to the guard, who was in a much more stable condition than the suspect, who had passed away on the spot.
You got some towels.
I don't even remember what happened to the security guard, but he's screaming.
It's okay. Get some kind of medical equipment.
Bro got shot or something.
Sir, sorry.
Not normal the noise that he's making, bro. He's in real pain.
Sorry. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. Squeeze my hand.
Keep your goddamn eyes open. Hey, look at me.
Unfortunately, I have to give him a shot.
You gotta look at me though. You gotta look at me.
It's gonna hurt. It's okay.
The security guard was taken to the hospital in a stable condition. On the other hand, Cullens' family came out, accusing the officer of murdering their son. They claimed the officers should have de-escalated the situation, and they also filed a civil rights lawsuit against the city of Atlanta and the officers involved. Well, this officer did the unthinkable. This next cop didn't even spare a fellow off-duty cop as he did this.
I'm not trying to be but these stupid motherfuckers that live behind
We're not gonna use foul language, all right?
Baby. Sarah, what's those
go to jail.
name behind us that are
Jane,
the
behind back.
jerks? No, you're not.
Get back!
Ma'am. My phone to call an ambulance for my husband because she refused to. After I grabbed my phone.
On June 13th, 2019, two Sherwood police officers responded to a noise complaint about loud music. They were greeted at the residence by the homeowner, Mr. Robert Ward, a Pulaski County Sheriff's deputy. What started as a routine call was about to get pretty heated.
Hey, how's it going, man? Oh, pretty good. We got a couple of complaints of some loud noise. I don't hear nothing, but what's going on, man?
I don't hear nothing either.
Yeah, okay.
Must be from over there.
Okay.
Must be from over there. I ain't hear
You work for a
nothing
county?
either. Yeah, I ain't
Awesome,
hear nothing
man.
either.
What's your last name? Ward?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a million questions.
Your first name, Mr. Ward?
Bobby.
Bobby, okay.
How long you been there?
Who? Where?
You. Pulaski County.
20 years in North Little Rock. 2 years with,
No, I mean at Pulaski County. How long you been
2
there?
years.
2 years. Okay.
I'm on Orange Cup. Deputy.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And I'm Cersei PD.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
We've been doing police for over 23 years.
You got a good phone number for you?
Why?
I was just doing an information report. But I got to.
Why?
Because that's what I've been instructed to do.
By who?
My supervisor. You wanted me to get him out here?
Who's your supervisor?
Sergeant Manick.
Who?
Sergeant Manick?
Manic?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know Manic. He was from
119, 130.
You guys.
Homeowner's gonna want you here.
What's going on?
No, I'm just
How long you been there?
been 3 years.
Robert,
3 years? How long you been?
baby, stop. Stop.
Why are you doing this?
Huh?
Robert,
Why are you doing this?
baby, stop. Stop. Just talk to the sergeant. It's fine.
He's requesting a supervisor.
I know, just stop. Stop.
It appeared Mr. Ward wasn't too happy about the cops knocking on his door at this hour. However, things started to escalate when the officers took things to their egos.
Don't give them a hard time. They're doing what they were told to do, sweetheart. It's fine. It's fine. Don't act bad. Don't act up. Be sweet.
Don't act up, boss.
Baby, you don't know if they're rookies? How many years y'all got, honey?
I've been with Sarah for 4 years, and then I was at UA.
So they're not rookies.
Yeah, 22 years. How many
Baby,
you got?
baby, you gonna go in the house if you can't act right.
The kids want to come say hi. We all say hi to them when you...
We will when we get done.
Baby, baby.
I'm not trying to be a but these stupid mother that live
We're not gonna use foul language, all right?
Baby.
You gonna tell him how to speak?
Yes,
Bro, it's
I
a
will,
free
sir.
country.
We're
Shut the
got kids
fuck up.
present. We're in public. We're not
Don't
gonna
tell
use
him
foul
how to fucking
language.
speak.
Robert Eugene.
Don't tell him how to
I'm telling you right now,
fucking
that's
speak,
your
bro.
only warning.
He can speak out where the fuck he wants to speak,
Baby.
bro. Shut the fuck
Baby.
up, bitch ass cop.
just threaten me.
I'm not threatening you.
You are threatening
I'm telling you
him.
we're not using foul
Shut the
language.
fuck
right
up. Don't tell him how to speak.
Robert, stop. I'm asking you.
It's a
It's
free
our
country. Don't
anniversary.
tell him how to
Please stop.
speak.
Please stop. Stop.
How long you guys been married?
10 years, but we've been together forever.
Oh, nice.
16.
Yeah.
Going on 17.
That's awesome.
Officer Harris was in the wrong for warning Mr. Ward, as he has the freedom to say anything he wants, especially on his property.
Freedom.
The veteran cop didn't appreciate the attitude and stood up for his rights. Little did he know, Officer Harris would do the unthinkable.
Baby,
Hey,
stop.
you're not going to tell me what I'm going to do in my yard.
I'm saying that there's children present. We're not gonna use foul language out in public.
If you think you push that, then go ahead.
Okay.
Robert Eugene, stop. I know you're upset and aggravated, but they're only doing what they were told to do because the idiots that live behind us are jerks. They can flood our yards and
I'm
destroy
not
our
going to let a
backyards.
rookie
Robert,
tell me.
baby, stop. Stop, please, just
I
stop.
want to tell your sergeant go code 3.
Don't agitate it, please.
Come on, man.
Don't agitate it, please. Baby. You just sit over there till their sergeant gets here.
Wait
It's
right
fine.
here, look at him.
I can handle this. I'm grown. Was he rude or nasty?
No,
Okay, then let's not be rude and
don't
nasty.
threaten me with a charge either.
Don't, baby. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
I'm not doing it. I'm waiting on this sergeant.
The only ones in our neighborhood that has a problem with anything are the people that destroyed our backyards.
What's
Because,
their name?
I have no idea. Y'all know what their names is? Sarah, what are their names?
All right, man. Come on.
Robert, stop.
I already gave you the warning.
Sarah, what's those
go to
neighbors'
jail.
name behind
Come on,
us that
chain
are
it
the
behind back.
jerks?
No.
No, you're
Hey,
not.
get back!
Ma'am.
Just like that, Officer Harris decided to arrest the deputy chief just because he had said the F word. Well, this officer needs to realize the law doesn't work like this. He definitely needs to study the Constitution yet again.
You're not going to arrest him.
No, wait on your
not gonna
sergeant. Wait
arrest
on
him.
your
Nope, you're going to. I already told you once.
Wait on your sergeant.
I already told you once.
You've already
I'll tell you
threatened me
what.
with my cigarette. Now
Wait on your
stop.
sergeant.
I'm not going to ask you again.
I'm serious. Wait on your sergeant.
Robert, don't.
I'm not.
You said no. Stop. The sergeant.
Get on the ground!
Stop.
Really?
Leave him alone. Hey, is that your sergeant?
No.
Then you need to get your sergeant here right now. Okay. He is not resisting you. You have no right to arrest him. We know the law.
He's arrested.
No, he's not.
Put your hands behind your back.
Let him go. He's not under arrest because he hasn't done anything wrong. Just because he doesn't like him and has a problem with him does not mean my husband broke the law. Okay.
Sit on the curb now!
What?
Ma'am, he's giving you an order.
No, he's not.
Okay. Let's step back.
I am calling. Let's step back. Oh, you're going to touch me again. No, you don't touch
You need
me.
to step back.
Get your hands off of me. You have no
tried to
legal
interfere.
right.
I hate cops
My
that abuse their
husband
power.
is bleeding because of y'all breaking the law. Unjustly arresting my husband. No, I'm calling an ambulance.
The tyrant officer not only arrested him, but hit his head so hard on the concrete pavement that it started to bleed. Instead of owning up to his mistake, he showed no remorse and kept being ignorant.
Husband's an officer, and because he's intimidated by my husband, he provoked my husband. I'm trying. But that was ridiculous. We have never been treated this bad by Shirley, ever. Yes, I'm in Searcy. My husband's Pulaski County. I was Little Rock 7.5. North Little Rock 14.5. My husband's been off for 23 years. No, I know I'm mad because they put their hands on my husband.
192, we got an ETA on MIMS.
I'm trying to get my phone to call an ambulance for my husband because she refused.
He's literally leaking, bro.
After I grabbed my phone.
He's literally leaking, bro. What the hell's wrong with this cop?
Knowing that's against the law. They have broken the law, being on our property, putting their hands on my husband for no reason. And I'm an officer, and he's an officer, and we know the law.
Some of these cops are little thugs, bro. You literally smashed his head on the ground.
Officer Harris even refused to call for an ambulance. And
smashed
only
his
after
head
he
on
had
the
bled
ground, didn't call the
profusely,
cops.
they decided to call EMS and offer some first aid to the poor guy who was having a concussion.
I can't fucking see.
MIMS is on the way. They're
You
coming.
gave him a concussion. That's so messed
Cuff
up.
off me, mother.
I can't do that.
Get your cuff off me, you piece of shit. This is bullshit. You better take your fucking cuff off me. Did you understand me?
The ambulance is on the way. You can hear the sirens.
I want your sergeant.
He's
I want
right.
your fucking lieutenant.
Okay.
I want your fucking captain.
Okay.
Hush.
What's his name?
Sergeant Mannix here. If you want to talk to him, talk to him.
Man, it.
Hey, sir, I'm with the fire department. Let me take a look at you. Be still.
Would you please get the handcuff off of my husband so he can be treated?
Be still. Hold on.
He did not fight you.
All right, go ahead and go back over there.
No, I'm not. This is my property.
Ma'am.
Look, son. Look, son.
Bobby and I
You
have
stirred
been
up a hornet's
officers for over
nest.
23 years,
Okay.
and we're not going to be talked to like crap by either one of them.
Is that the only one?
Where is
Yeah.
Sergeant Manning?
Just let the MEMS guys take a look at you, okay?
I'm fine. Get this cuff off of me. I'm not a criminal.
6274.
Manning,
Sir,
get this
hey.
cuff off of me.
Okay, let these guys take care of you first, okay?
Does that hurt?
Sir, you get this cuff off of me. I'm not a fucking criminal.
High blood pressure medication.
Does that hurt right there, sir?
Yeah, my whole fucking thing.
What's his name? I got it written down.
Sergeant.
It's truly bizarre how quickly Officer Harris escalated the situation, potentially creating a huge blue-on-blue moment. Meanwhile, Mr. Ward started to feel the effects of concussion, but the cops were still adamant about taking him to prison.
I'm fine. I'm good.
Good? Just relax.
He's gonna have to go to the hospital and get checked out anyways. Can you take that on him for now so he can get treated? Because he's not going anywhere right now. He's gotta go to the hospital.
I'm just weak. Get this cuff off of
Let
me.
him do his thing and he'll be more cooperative.
Baby, just
now, okay?
sit
Just
still
let him
for a
do it.
minute. Let them treat you.
Okay? How about that? Let him do his thing.
I mean, there's a good little pool of blood right there.
Yeah, a lot of blood. He was gushing.
Bobby.
Baby, wake up.
Yeah, that goal was
Baby.
nice.
Mr. Ward.
Baby. Baby.
I'm fine.
Baby.
They're probably not going to take him.
I'm fine.
Well,
What's going on?
will they take him at St. Vincent's over here in Sherwood?
Possibly. I'll have to play.
Huh? What the fuck?
Baby, be still. Be still.
Okay, ma'am, just back up for us, okay? I know you're concerned, but we
Hang on.
Okay.
Stand up.
Hang on. No.
Baby, be still.
Where's my wife?
I'm right
Right
here,
here.
baby. I'm right here.
Hang on.
We got to get you to the hospital.
No.
Yes, sir,
Baby,
we do.
baby, you
We're
don't
going
have
to
a
the
choice. He slammed your head into a brick.
The officers did have the courtesy to take Mr. Ward to the hospital, where he was treated for his head injuries. He was charged with disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, and public intoxication. He was also fired from the Pulaski County Sheriff's Office and is unemployed. However, he filed a lawsuit against the city of Sherwood and Officer Harris. The case will go to trial this November, and we hope he gets the justice he deserves. This officer would definitely pay the price for his actions, but this next cop was immediately held accountable for his tyranny. On July 23, 2021, Officer John Halbert, along with his fellow cops, arrived at a location and detained 3 suspects for a trespassing incident. Shockingly, 2 of them ran away in front of them and made the officers look like idiots. Moments after this, Officer Halbert lost his mind and launched a vicious attack on the poor suspect left behind.
Stay down.
Whoa, what the hell did I do, dude?
Roll over on your face. Roll over on your stomach.
What did I do?
Over on your stomach.
What did I do, man?
Over on your stomach now.
Okay, bro. Okay.
Roll over on your stomach.
Okay, bro, don't shoot me, man.
Get on your stomach.
What did I do?
Roll onto your stomach.
Am I gonna go?
On your stomach.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
What the hell? Put your hands out in front of you.
Okay.
Put your hands out in front of you.
Dude?
Hands all the way out.
I can't breathe, dude.
Hands all the way out in front of you.
Okay.
Straight out in front of you.
Okay.
Dude, you have a gun pointed
No, I
straight to your
don't. I
head.
don't have a gun. Why am I going in cuffs?
Stop.
Why am I going in cuffs?
You have a warrant.
No, I don't. I don't have a
Stop
gun.
fighting.
Bro, I don't have no warrant. You guys have the wrong guy. I don't have a warrant, bro.
Stop
I don't have
fighting.
a warrant. I don't.
Stop fighting.
Help! 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 I don't have a warrant, bro. Bro, I don't have no fucking warrant, bro.
Get on your face.
Bro, I don't.
Get on your face.
I don't have a warrant, dude.
Get on your face.
Okay. Okay.
Get on your face now.
Okay, bro.
On your face.
Okay, bro. Okay.
Get on your
You're
face.
killing me.
On your face.
You're killing me, bro.
The 29-year-old suspect was struck multiple times in the head and was in
Literally
a
hit him
desperate
for no
condition.
reason.
The officer never considered any de-escalation tactics and kept making the matters worse.
Roll over on your face.
You're
Starts
killing
hitting
me.
him.
You're killing
your
me.
face.
You're killing me. You're killing me.
On your face.
I don't have a warrant, bro.
On your face.
I don't have a warrant.
Get over on your face.
Okay, dude. I just been
On your face. On your face.
I don't have a warrant, bro.
Get on your
I
face.
don't have a warrant. I don't have no warrant.
Get
No.
Get on your face.
No.
Turn
I
over.
can't go to jail for something I didn't do.
Turn over.
No.
You move, I will shoot you. You move, I will shoot you.
Do it.
Do not move.
I didn't do anything. I didn't even run.
Don't move. Stop fighting. Stop fighting.
I didn't even run.
Stop fighting.
Some of these cops have a mission just to hurt
Stop
people.
fighting.
They just want to hurt people.
No sane human being can
There's good cops
comprehend
too,
the
but there's some bad
barbaric
cops out
actions
there.
this tyrant committed. It's an absolute shame for the entire police department that a pig like this is employed there.
Stop moving.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
Stop fighting now.
I didn't do it. Don't hurt me, bro. Don't shoot me.
Grab my gun again. I will shoot
Don't
you.
shoot me, bro. Ow, help. Help. Don't shoot me, dude. Just let me go. No, I don't.
Don't move. Don't move. Put your hands out. Hands out. You're gonna get it again. You got it. Hands out. I got his right one. Okay. All right. Good. Okay. All right. All right. Well, help. Stop fighting. Stop attacking. Other hand. Other hand. Other hand.
I didn't do anything,
Are we good to
dude.
rescue him? Yeah.
I was just fighting for my life, man. Hey, Randy, you guys beat me up.
I got you. Take this easy. Yeah. Yeah. Are you okay? I'm good. Just let her take her out. Get her out. Just stay there, all right?
None of the officers on the scene stopped this or had the courage to speak against Officer Halber's actions. The suspect was taken to the hospital and treated for his injuries. However, soon after this incident, Officer Jan Hobert was fired from the police department. Not only this, but he was also charged with attempted first-degree assault, felony menacing, and first-degree official misconduct. He was booked into jail and is currently free after posting a $50,000 bond. The case will go to trial soon, and we expect a lengthy sentence for this pig. Well, cops hate to be held accountable just like these tyrants who couldn't handle an auditor.
Dude, I don't care what you're f***ing asking, man. I don't answer any questions of my f***ing servants.
In September 2024, First Amendment auditor, who goes by his YouTube channel, Press Harder, was walking down the road when he observed a couple of police officers pulling over a cyclist. He soon started to film the cops from a safe distance, which seemed to agitate them.
I'm in public, man. I'm in public. She's in public. I'm in public. Is it your property? I can come over to that sidewalk.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
You're not being disclosed to us while I'm conducting an investigation.
Oh, well.
No, you're not coming this close.
All right.
Okay?
Then I'll stay right here. And you can kiss my ass.
Videoing that for her?
Don't ask me any goddamn questions, you fucking tyrant.
A tyrant?
Yeah. I don't give a fuck. You've already started a fucking protest, man.
A protest?
Yeah. Have you ever seen one? Have you ever fucking heard one?
I'm working.
Yeah, good.
I'm just asking for videoing for her.
Good. I don't care what you're fucking asking, man. I don't answer any questions of my fucking servants.
I'm asking questions, actually.
No, I'm not.
You're talking to me, so you're answering.
That's not answering questions, you little bitch.
The officer clearly lacked understanding of the law, as the auditor was fully within his rights to record. He wasn't obstructing anything, yet the cop continued his needless rant.
On the people in this country, try and intimidate and bully and tell them where they can go on a free fucking sidewalk.
You can't come this close to me.
And what fucking law is that?
You're obstructing me.
No, I'm not obstructing.
Find out. Come find out.
I never tried to come over there. Why would I?
Straight up.
That's not obstructing.
Right there. I'm saying you're not allowed to come over here right here.
Oh, now you're saying I'm fine to stay here.
Got a problem.
Is there a bubble around you? Do you have yellow tape? Where does the fucking line stop and where does it end? Huh?
Keep going.
Where does it stop and where does it fucking end?
Sound real cool.
I don't care what you want. What fucking law says that I can't walk by there? That's not obstruction. Obstruction is a physical act. Obstruction is getting in between you and your duties.
Right now, you're interfering with my duties by doing this.
Houston versus Hill says that I can throw a goddamn protest, do somersaults, do anything I want to distract your ADD having ass. And that's not obstruction. That's not interference.
You came over here, you're obstructing.
How? Am I in your way?
Now you're not. I said
if I came over there, would I be in your way? Wow. So fucking what? That's not a law, you dumbass. What? Shut up. Everybody's on fucking video, you idiot. Every fucking buddy. There's cameras everywhere. Everywhere. Why do you ask these stupid ass questions? Good. Who fucking cares?
It's time police officers realize that free speech is not obstruction. Despite this, the officer proceeded to search the woman's bag while the auditor continued protesting from the sidewalk.
You're a fucking idiot. I don't know why, man. Maybe your mama didn't give you enough attention. Maybe your kid ran dry too soon. I don't fucking know, man. Maybe you were bullied in school. I don't care what you've done, man. You're just a fucking idiot. You're a blue line gangster out here harassing and collecting, trying to give unlawful orders, trying to insinuate that you have trouble around you, that this sidewalk is closed. You know, these cars are driving by you at 30 miles an hour, but that's okay. But you're worried about somebody with a camera talking about obstruction. You're a fucking idiot. I don't know, man. I don't know why you act this way.
Soon the officer was done with the traffic stop and went to the auditor to discuss the entire incident. Surprisingly, he still believed he had done the right thing from the start.
You're trying to earn the hate. Bullshit. Bullshit. Why don't you solve a real fucking crime? That's not a real fucking crime. Who's the goddamn victim, you piece of shit? Who's the fucking victim? Society, yeah, my ass. The only victim here is fucking, her. You didn't save shit, man. They're gonna go in there and torture her in the fucking jail? You're fucking a liar, man. You are such a fucking idiot. I wasn't trying to accomplish anything when I got here. I was just trying to document what my servants were doing. My servants.
Your servants?
Yeah, you're servants of the people.
Okay, I thought you were
Right?
her. I was confused.
No, I mean, she could be a criminal. She could be the victim, as far as I know. I wasn't here to get in your way or to, I didn't say a word. I gave you guys space, you know? Not because I had to, just because, I mean, it's just as dangerous for me as it is for you, right? I see a couple of gang members with guns like you guys. I'm not going to walk right by you. I'm going to give you space, right? Okay. Not because it's some law. Yeah. You know, this road isn't closed and this sidewalk isn't closed either. What is it? Where's the boundary?
Just the general area.
The general area, my ass. What law is that?
You'd have to look it up.
No, because it doesn't exist. You have to look it up. Fuck your safety. Safety is cowardice.
I'm not trying to argue.
Go hide in a hallway at Uvalde, you goddamn coward. Talking about your fucking safety. You make me sick. Go hide in a fucking hallway at Uvalde, you coward. Talking about officer safety. 19 fucking officers standing outside, not doing shit, letting kids fucking get slaughtered, and you want to talk about officer safety? You've got a lot of fucking balls, man. You've got a lot of fucking balls, man.
The auditor continued to educate the cop despite the officer's ongoing rant.
As long as I don't put a physical obstruction in between you and your duties, you know, if I grab your pen while you're trying to fill out a ticket, if I step on an ID that you dropped on the ground and won't let you get it, right? That's obstruction.
I can see that.
You see what I'm saying? If I'm in your way. But just standing there with the camera, you know, might be a little scary, but too fucking bad.
Yeah.
Right? And I didn't go over there.
Okay.
Right? I didn't go over there, but I'm just saying that I wasn't over there. Right? Because, one, it's a bad angle. You need to look that law up before you ever regurgitate that nonsense again.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine, man. And stop telling people to look up laws that don't exist. You are arguing. You said that this is the general area around your stop. You said that.
You actually just like saying what I was trying to get to with the whole interfering thing with like the pen and the driver's license.
Yeah, that would be interfering, man.
You're fine. I agree with you.
Yeah. I mean, if I walked over there to that sidewalk, yeah, it might be a little freaking scary. But unless I actually do something, it's not interference.
The officer was kind enough to listen to the auditor, and after a few minutes decided to leave the scene, leaving the auditor alone. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Today, we saw some of the cruelest officers in action. These tyrants showed no respect for the public, using barbaric tactics to control suspects. It's crucial for police officers to develop de-escalation skills, and we can only hope these bad cops learn their lesson. If you agree with me, please consider showing your support by liking this video, and also make sure to subscribe to stay informed about future cases like these. Also, if you enjoyed this video, check out the next video here.
Buenas noticias para los clientes de Spectrum Internet. Ahora puedes probar Spectrum Mobile por todo un año sin costo alguno. Trae tu propio teléfono y pagaremos el saldo pendiente, hasta $500 por línea. Además, cambia tu teléfono cuando quieras, las veces que quieras, al obtener el plan ilimitado Plus.
For years, we've been telling clients it's nearly impossible to sell a home in the winter. Here's the truth. When I help them sell it fast to Open Door, It's a win-win, no matter what the temperature is. Wait, this isn't going on the internet, is it?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's true. Open Door makes selling easy in any season.
Welcome to Audit the Audit, where we sort out the who and what and the right and wrong of police interactions. This episode covers interfering, pat-downs, and the First Amendment, and is brought to us by Duck the Police's channel and Lackluster's channel. Be sure to check out the description below and give them the credit that they deserve. This will be another double feature episode, so be sure to stick around for our coverage of both of today's interactions. On September 9th, 2024, a deputy with the Montgomery County Precinct 5 Constable's Office in Texas initiated a traffic stop on a driver who pulled into a gas station parking lot. The interaction that followed was captured on the deputy's body camera.
You gonna roll down the window? Why not? Roll down the window.
Yes, may I help you?
Officer Norton, Montgomery County Constable's Precinct 5. The reason I pulled you over is your license plate is obscured. I cannot see your license plate.
You're full of crap anyway because it's got my bicycle things on it.
It still can't be covered.
Yes, it's not covered. It is, but that's
It's obscured.
legal.
No, it's not. I cannot see your license plate. I cannot see your license plate.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so it's obscured. Do you have your license on you?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
However, it's not obscured.
Okay, it is obscured.
You can call Officer Simpson, Sergeant Simpson, and ask him. It is not obscured.
So me not being able to see your back license plate, don't roll up your window on me.
Oh, watch me.
Okay.
It was an accident to begin with, so don't threaten me.
I didn't threaten you. I said don't roll.
Don't roll up your window on me. It was an accident to begin with.
Okay, that's all I said was don't roll your window up on me. Where's your license?
It's not obscured.
Okay.
You can read it.
We can agree to disagree.
The deputy claims that the driver's license plate is illegally obscured by the bicycle rack, and the driver argues that it is not. Subsection A7 of Section 504.945 of the Texas Transportation Code states that, quote, a person commits an offense if the person attaches to or displays on a motor vehicle a license plate that has a coating, covering, protective substance, or other material that distorts angular visibility or detectability, alters or obscures 1/2 or more of the name of the state in which the vehicle is registered, or alters, covers, or obscures the letters or numbers of the license plate number or the color of the plate. Now, while this could conceivably prohibit covering the letters or numbers of the license plate with a bicycle rack, the statute specifically states that, quote, subsection A7 may not be construed to apply to a bicycle or motorcycle rack that is attached to a vehicle in a normal or customary manner. Accordingly, it is highly probable that a court would conclude that the driver's license plate was not unlawfully obscured, and that, therefore, the traffic stop was unlawful from its initiation.
Where are you coming from today?
None of your business.
Okay, cool. Any weapons in the vehicle?
None of your business.
It is my business, actually.
No, I don't have to answer any more questions.
Yeah, you do. Are there any weapons in the vehicle?
Here you go.
Are there any weapons in the vehicle?
No.
Okay. Any illegal narcotics?
I'm not answering any more questions.
Okay. Cool. Go ahead and hop out of the vehicle for me.
Excuse me?
Hop out of the vehicle.
Excuse me?
Go ahead and hop out of the vehicle.
Say that again?
Go ahead and hop out of the vehicle.
No.
Get out of the
I'm not
vehicle.
getting out of the vehicle.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, no, I am not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
8520. Can you send me another unit? I have a occupant that's refusing to get out of the vehicle.
I'm not getting out.
Yes, you are.
Hang on a second. I do not have to answer any questions, and I am not getting out.
It's a lawful order.
No, it's not a lawful order.
Yes, it is. It is a lawful order, me telling you to get out of the vehicle.
I am not getting out.
You can open up the channel. You can get out of the vehicle, or you can go for interfering. We'll sit here and all day. All I asked was for you to get out of the vehicle.
I am not getting out of my vehicle.
I don't know what's in this vehicle. You're not telling me if there are weapons. I asked you if there are weapons. You said I don't have to tell you.
There's no weapons in my vehicle.
You said I don't have to tell you.
There's no weapons in my vehicle.
Okay, cool. Well,
So I do not have to get out of my vehicle.
yeah, you do. It's a lawful order.
No, it's not.
Okay, we can agree to disagree.
I'm not doing anything wrong. is no reason for me to get out of my vehicle, and I gave you my driver's license.
Okay, well, we can either pull you out.
Call Sergeant Simpson.
I don't need to call Sergeant Simpson.
There is no reason for me to get out of my vehicle. I've not done anything wrong.
So me asking you is a lawful order.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
It is not.
It definitely is a lawful order. Okay.
It's not a lawful order because there is no reason for it.
Okay, she already locked it.
The deputy threatens to take the driver to jail for interfering, for refusing to get out of his vehicle, arguing that it is a lawful order. As we have discussed many times before here on ATA, the Supreme Court held in the 1977 case of Pennsylvania versus Mims that a police officer may order the driver of a lawfully stopped car to exit their vehicle as a matter of course. Likewise, courts have held that Texas drivers who refuse a lawful order to exit a vehicle may be arrested for interference with public duties in violation of Section 38.15 of the Texas Penal Code, which states that, quote, a person commits an offense if the person with criminal negligence interrupts, disrupts, impedes, or otherwise interferes with a peace officer while the peace officer is performing a duty or exercising authority imposed or granted by law. In the 2024 case of Castro versus Corey, the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals, which has jurisdiction over Texas, held that a driver's, now quoting, repeated refusals to exit his vehicle interfered with a peace officer's duty in violation of Texas Penal Code Section 38.15. However, in reaching this conclusion, the court specifically noted that the district court had determined that the officers involved had reasonable suspicion for the initial stop and seizure of the driver, which, according to the Fifth Circuit, now quoting, confirms that the officers were exercising lawful duty as required by this statute. Additionally, the Fifth Circuit held in the 2007 case of Freeman versus Gore that an individual could not be arrested for a potential violation of the Texas interfering statute for disrupting an unlawful warrantless search of her home. The court concluded that a reasonable officer would have known that they could not lawfully search the home, and that, therefore, the homeowner was not, now quoting, interfering with the exercise of any authority granted to the deputies by law. Consequently, because the traffic stop itself was not lawful, the deputy could not lawfully order the driver out of the vehicle under the Mims case, and a court would therefore likely find that the driver could not lawfully be arrested for interfering, for refusing to exit the vehicle.
That's all right. We got a sergeant on the line right now. See? He's en route. So you can sit here, or you can comply with our orders.
There is no vehicle. There is no reason for me to get out of my vehicle.
I don't know what's in this vehicle. You were hesitant on me asking if there were any weapons in the vehicle, and you said no, I don't have to tell you. So.
No weapons in my vehicle. If you're not shining your flashlight in my eyes, I'm deaf.
You're deaf?
Well, that has nothing to do with a flashlight in your eyes. Anyways, I'm gonna run her.
It's not a hobby. It's your empire. It's not DIY. It's do it yourself on Wix.
It's a very common thing across the country as well. It's not even just our community here.
Hands on the hood. Anything y'all need that's gonna poke prod me? Pat you down for officer safety.
No.
Hands on the hood.
That's not a pat down. That is pull my bra.
It is definitely a pat down. We can argue all you want. I don't know why you are being so defensive.
You are not patting me down. You are feeling up under my bra.
Is that... I'm allowed to.
The deputy claims that she is allowed to feel under the driver's bra as part of the pat-down, and the driver protests. During a Terry or traffic stop, law enforcement officers are generally allowed to perform a limited pat-down search of a person for weapons if they have reasonable suspicion that the person may be armed and dangerous. As the Supreme Court explained in the 1993 case of Minnesota versus Dickerson, quote, the purpose of this limited search is not to discover evidence of crime, but to allow the officer to pursue his investigation without fear of violence. A A protective search must be strictly limited to that which is necessary for the discovery of weapons which might be used to harm the officer or others nearby. If the protective search goes beyond what is necessary to determine if the suspect is armed, it is no longer valid under Terry, and its fruits will be suppressed. Accordingly, even assuming that the officer had reasonable suspicion for the initial traffic stop, which she did not, and that she had a reasonable belief that the driver was armed, which is questionable, a court would likely conclude that the scope of the pat-down exceeded the permissible scope of a Terry stop and frisk. While an officer conducting a lawful pat-down may pat the exterior of clothing near the bra, a court would likely find that the deputy's decision to feel under the bra in this case was more invasive than permitted by Terry, as the level of intrusion appeared to be aimed more at discovering evidence of a crime rather than searching for weapons, especially since the deputy had no specific reason to believe that a weapon was concealed in that area.
No, you're not.
Okay. Where are you coming from today? Not your answer? Okay. Anything in the car that you're not supposed to have?
No.
Okay. Do you mind if I search the vehicle?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Okay. Stay right there. Can you make note that the occupant got out of the vehicle? And do we have any canine narcotics available? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna, wonder if it's enough for me to, because technically she was interfering.
Oh, yeah. I'm done it.
I'm gonna call the DA. Did you call the DA before you? Yeah.
Yeah, well, my guy had to physically have him removed out of the car.
Alright, I'm gonna call the DA. Hello, it's Officer Norton with Montgomery County Constables Precinct 5. I got a question for you. So, out on a traffic stop for obscured license plate. She has like bikes covering her license plate. I can't see the license plate. When I told her that I wasn't able to see the rear license plate, she argued with me and says that it's not obscured. I asked her multiple times to get out of the vehicle because when I asked her, sorry, hold on. When I asked if there were any weapons in the vehicle, she said that she didn't have to tell me. And finally, after asking her multiple times, she said, no, there's no weapons in the vehicle. I then asked her, okay, well, do you mind stepping out? That way I know, you know, for my safety, your safety, everything's okay. And then she refused to get out of the vehicle when I asked her multiple times. It took 4 other officers to ask her verbally. We didn't have to physically remove her. As I'm patting her down, seeing if she, like, you know, stuffed anything anywhere in her bra, she said that I was not doing a pat down, that I was illegally searching her. So I was going to see if that's enough for interference.
Give me a second, I want to look at something.
Okay.
Okay, here's where you're at. I'm with you. Technically, yes, you have the violation if you want to file it. However, there are some problems that will make you look terribly bad if you have to defend this case in court. The first one is the statute that I wanted to look at is that bicycles and motorcycle racks attached to a vehicle in normal and customary manner cannot be used as a basis for obstructing a license plate. It's actually spelled out in the statute. That's problem number 1. Problem number 2, it sounds like she has a valid point about the search in saying that you patting her bra is not a pat down, it's a search. So the long and the short of it is, I would not do it, but if y'all really want to fight off that fight, yes, we'll file it.
No, I mean, I'm going to go with obviously what you say because I'm calling you to get your opinion on it. I was under the impression that if we weren't able to see a plate in the back at all, then it was obscured.
Well, I read you the exact language, and so you can see how you think it applies to your exact facts because you're looking at your situation live. I'm not.
Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah, I mean, I physically can't see the plate, so like I legit had to go under the bikes as I'm pulling over the vehicle to see the plate. So
I'm giving you my pieces, so yeah, whichever way you want to go, sounds with me.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
One of our nicknames is Double Trouble because we're always getting into some kind of mischief around here. When I saw her here, I knew we were going to be friends. You do have a good time.
Retro gives you wings.
We didn't get a response on any of this.
That's there. You can disregard.
Were you wanting to speak with the sergeant, or?
You have any questions? All right, well, the sergeant's right here if you want to speak to him. If not, you're more than welcome to go on about your day.
Thank you.
Do you have any questions for me, for him? No? Okay.
After talking to the DA, the deputy allowed the driver to leave without further incident. Very little information is available about this encounter, and it's unknown if the driver filed a complaint or intends to pursue legal action. Overall, the deputy gets an F for maintaining a rude and unprofessional demeanor throughout the encounter, demonstrating a fundamental misunderstanding of both Texas traffic laws and the Constitution, and repeatedly violating the driver's Fourth Amendment rights. While the Supreme Court has upheld the constitutionality of traffic stops based on so-called reasonable mistakes of law, in this instance, the statute explicitly stated that it did not apply to bike racks, showing that the deputy was simply ignorant of the provisions of the statute that she was attempting to enforce. When the driver attempted to correct her understanding of the law, the deputy responded in a condescending and defiant manner, despite repeatedly being incorrect in her assertions. And while the deputy at least did not attempt to pursue interfering charges against the driver, she also did not apologize for or even appear remotely remorseful about unlawfully detaining her, searching her, and threatening her with arrest. This encounter underscores the critical importance of officers thoroughly understanding the laws they enforce, and highlights how a single misinterpretation of a statute can escalate into multiple constitutional violations. The driver gets an A for demonstrating a strong understanding of her legal rights, vigorously advocating for herself throughout the encounter, and attempting to educate an unknowledgeable deputy. That being said, I do want to generally caution against refusing officer orders to exit vehicles, as the Supreme Court has granted significant discretionary authority to officers to order drivers and passengers alike out of vehicles during lawful traffic stops. It is important to remember that a driver does not have to have committed an offense for a traffic stop to be lawful. Rather, the stop must be supported by at least reasonable suspicion. As we discussed earlier, reasonable suspicion can be based on a reasonable mistake of the law, as well as a reasonable mistake of fact. Or it could simply be that the driver's vehicle matched the description of a vehicle involved in a crime. Additionally, in determining whether a traffic stop is lawful, courts look at whether there was reasonable suspicion or probable cause for any offense, not just the offense that the officer actually believed was committed. In this case, the traffic stop seemed to be unconstitutional, but it is possible that a court could conclude that it was lawful based on information not available to us. As such, I suggest that citizens always comply with orders to exit vehicles, even when they appear to be unlawful. Let's move on to the next interaction. On August 18th, 2023, Deputy Croft of the McCracken County Sheriff's Office in Kentucky was driving without his lights activated when he allegedly merged across two lanes without using a turn signal, nearly hitting driver Juniper Mulligan, who avoided a collision by slamming on her brakes. Deputy Croft parked in a McDonald's parking lot, as did Ms. Mulligan, and she walked over to Deputy Croft's vehicle and knocked on his window to talk to him about his driving. As a result, Deputy Croft detained Ms. Mulligan and called for backup, and Deputy Crone shortly arrived on the scene. The interaction that followed was captured on Deputy Crone's body camera.
So, pull up. I went in the car lane over here. I guess I cut the front over. Never seen her over there. Of course, I can't say a whole lot on that. She comes up here. I'm shooting her off. She comes beating from my window. Scares me to death. I had no clue. Jumped out. She starts freaking boom, 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 boom. So I hit the recorder. Start recording. She's doing the way she's doing. I mean, she's yelling, screaming. She's disorderly. Disorderly.
36, do you have this 23 last name?
Negative.
10-4, got it. Thank you, Mary.
Got it.
What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number?
I'll talk to you in a minute, okay?
36, of course, negative.
10-4.
Do what? I do have a name.
What is the name?
I told you I'd talk to you later.
Negative, right?
Just over the contract and big on the window. We might have names. That's a mess. That's a mess. I would have 100% say that's a mess.
For the I'm not getting
You put in the window like that? Yeah. Mulligan?
What?
Disorderly conduct and menacing.
missing.
Deputy Croft informs Ms. Mulligan that she is under arrest for disorderly conduct and menacing. According to Section 525.060 of the Kentucky Revised Statutes, quote, a person is guilty of disorderly conduct in the second degree when, in a public place and with intent to cause public inconvenience, annoyance, or alarm, or wantonly creating a risk thereof, he engages in fighting or in violent, tumultuous, or threatening behavior, makes unreasonable noise, refuses to obey an official order to disperse issued to maintain public safety in dangerous proximity to a fire, hazard, or other emergency, or creates a hazardous or physically offensive condition by any act that serves no legitimate purpose. Now, even assuming for the sake of argument that Ms. Mulligan made unreasonable noise, the disorderly conduct statute requires that the individual act with intent to cause public inconvenience. Section 525.010 of the Kentucky Revised Statutes defines public as meaning, quote, affecting or likely to affect a substantial group of persons. This means, as the Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals, which has jurisdiction over Kentucky, explained in the 2011 case of Kennedy versus City of Villa Hills, that, now quoting, Kentucky law does not criminalize arguments and noise that disturb only police officers because such conduct does not risk public alarm. Indeed, because the First Amendment requires that police officers tolerate coarse criticism, the Constitution prohibits states from criminalizing conduct that disturbs solely police officers. Similarly, the Sixth Circuit held in the 1997 case of Barrett versus Harrington that, quote, it is evident that the First Amendment right to criticize public officials is well established and supported by ample case law, and that, now quoting again, freedom to criticize public officials and expose their wrongdoing is at the core of First Amendment values, even if the conduct is motivated by personal pique or resentment. As such, it is highly unlikely that a court would conclude Deputy Croft had probable cause to arrest Ms. Mulligan for disorderly conduct. Now, as for a menacing charge, Section 508.050 of the Kentucky Revised Statutes states that, quote, a person is guilty of menacing when he intentionally places another person in reasonable apprehension of imminent physical injury. Now, while it is possible that Deputy Croft was startled by Ms. Mulligan knocking on his window, this conduct almost certainly did not rise to the level of menacing, as there could be no fear of an imminent physical injury given the physical separation between Ms. Mulligan and Deputy Croft. Likewise, any so-called apprehension that Deputy Croft may have experienced could not be reasonable, as knocking on a window is a commonly accepted way of getting a park driver's attention and is not a threat of violence. Finally, it is abundantly clear that Ms. Mulligan was intending to try to speak with Deputy Croft, not place him in fear of imminent injury. As such, it is likely that a court would also conclude that Deputy Croft did not have probable cause to arrest Ms. Mulligan for menacing.
This is funny. Okay.
Don't.
I'm going to do it. Okay.
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm making this one. Yeah, take me.
Hold up. Don't repeat anything out of her mouth.
Why?
Back up. We'll give it to you, but don't be drinking until we know. We don't know what you're pulling out of your Hey, okay, then have a seat. Yeah, actually, we can't. You're under arrest.
You're under arrest. Stop it.
Oh, that's my dog.
Double walking these cuffs so they don't tighten up on you, okay?
Yeah, you fucking up or anything on you?
All right, I'm gonna walk you back here, okay?
I would like to give my mother my keys now.
Okay. And what?
I would like to give my mother my
No,
keys.
so you're not gonna do it. You're handcuffed, okay?
I know.
So,
I want my mother to go in my
Listen
pocket.
to me.
No, I
Arrest.
want
So
her
this is
to
a
take
search
me.
incident to arrest, okay? I'm lawfully able to search you after you've been placed under arrest, okay? I understand, but I'm just telling you how it is. So, obviously, I wasn't the initial officer who was out here, so I'm gonna make sure that he's okay with her having the keys, and if he's okay with it, then that's what we'll do, okay? Just want you to know, okay, I'm actively recording right now, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna search you well enough to ensure that you don't have anything that's gonna harm me, okay? Is there gonna be anything that's tucked on you that the jail's gonna find when a female officer searches you?
Nope.
Okay, I appreciate the honesty. I think that's it. Right, I don't know, we got to do this.
Oh, me too. May she have that?
Yeah, we can make it, guys.
And I would like, no, it's my wallet. My wallet is in my back pocket.
Okay. So that is
Mom?
check signal this up.
I do. Mom, can I take these things from me, please?
So you do want your mom to have cash, correct?
I want her to have my keys, whatever's in my pockets.
Yes.
I'd like to keep my chapstick though.
Make sure they ain't never called it up in here. Alright, is there anything in your back pocket?
Stop.
Yeah, there's my wallet.
Is your wallet in your back pocket? Absolutely not. Okay, yep, come here. You're on the
I was just moving my property.
face the vehicle.
for check welfare.
Face the vehicle. Yeah.
2236 Homewood Avenue.
Victim's outside
Call
of your
advising
left.
there's a female possible 218A.
What I'd like you to do, I want you to spread your legs, just like this.
Knowing we're currently public service right now, saying she's going to harm pets and chickens in the area, unknown weapon. Via shoulder length, hair, black shirt, white shorts with flowers and crocs.
Hey, unless you want to go in cuffs, give me those keys. Stand over there. Stand over there. Or you're going to be arrested for interfering in this investigation. Stand back.
I'm just got her keys.
You're not grabbing anything on this car.
Occupant in the vehicle.
Stay there. Do not touch those keys.
Excuse me. I'm not freaking dog.
I have a wand right here. This is a metal detector, okay? Okay, you spread your legs back. I want you to turn around and face me. Today, but we're good. I'm going to read you something because you're currently placed under arrest, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court. You have the right to an attorney before making any statements and have your attorney with you during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney and desire one, the court will appoint one for you. You may stop the questioning at any time by refusing to answer further or by requesting to consult with your attorney. Do you understand each of these rights that I have explained to you? Okay. Keeping these rights in mind, you know you don't have to talk to me and you can invoke these at any time.
Alright.
Do you wish to talk to me about what happened today that led to this? Because it's honestly, I don't know. I rolled up here and the situation was already happening.
Right, will it affect my arrest?
Do what?
Will it affect this? Do I get out?
No.
Okay, well, that cop whoever had to cross 2 lanes of traffic.
We're at over here on the road.
On the bridge. Right in front of me, across 2 lanes of traffic, no lights, no signals. And I honked at him, and then I came here to tell him he was a bad driver, and this happened.
Tell me how you went about telling him that he was a bad driver. Is that I believe that's where the problem's gonna lie.
I've been knocked on his door. I knocked twice on glass. That's it.
We could have went about this in a better way. You know that you can just go to the sheriff's department and say, hey, I want to talk with the sheriff. I've got a problem with what happened today on the road. You realize that's the way to go about this? Because listen, let me tell you something. I do not enjoy taking away people's freedoms. I did not get in this job to do so. And I hate that this is what it's come to today, okay? But I wish that on your side as well, I wish that we could have done better today.
All I was going to do was let him know he cut across 2 lanes of traffic. You know, if you're supposed to uphold the law, you should, actually follow the law.
I agree.
You should be aware of the laws he's trying to enforce.
Well, let me ask you this, man. Do you think if we could go back in time, you do this a little bit different? You think that it was appropriate? But I tell you, whenever you go there and you beat on his window and you put him in fear of physical injury, that's called menacing.
I disagree with that.
Well, I wasn't here for that, okay? I appreciate you being nice and cordial with me and talking to me. I promise I'm not a mean person, okay? I'm going to do my best to be able to have your mom take the car where it doesn't get towed, okay?
I appreciate that.
All right. I'll be back with you soon, okay? Can you feel the air?
Yes.
Okay.
After reading Ms. Mulligan her Miranda rights, Deputy Crone questions her about the incident. As we have discussed before here on ATA, the Supreme Court held in the landmark 1966 decision of Miranda versus Arizona that officers must inform suspects of specific details regarding their legal rights under the 5th and 6th Amendment before they can subject them to so-called in-custody custody interrogation. Although the initiation of a formal arrest will generally render a suspect in custody for the purposes of a Miranda analysis, courts have also found that Miranda warnings are required in some situations where a citizen is in custody but not formally under arrest. As the Supreme Court explained in the 1995 case of Thompson versus Cohane, quote, "Two discrete inquiries are essential to the determination. First, what were the circumstances surrounding the interrogation? And second, given those circumstances, would a reasonable person have felt he or she was not at liberty to terminate the interrogation and leave?" Now, in this situation, Ms. Mulligan had been formally arrested, handcuffed, and placed in the backseat of a police vehicle, so it is virtually inarguable that she was in custody and that Miranda warnings were required prior to interrogation. However, it is important to understand that there may be circumstances where Miranda is implicated even if a formal arrest has not been conducted. Conversely, courts have also determined that individuals who are placed into the back of police vehicles are not always considered to be in custody for Miranda purposes. As the Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals explained in the 2007 case of the United States versus Wright, quote, "Merely placing an individual in a police car does not automatically transform a Terry stop into a formal arrest. Instead, we look at the totality of the circumstances, focusing on the purpose of the questioning, whether the place of the questioning was hostile or coercive, the length of the questioning, and other indicia of custody, such as whether the suspect was informed at the time that the questioning was voluntary, or that the suspect was free to leave, or to request the officers to do so, whether the suspect possessed unrestrained freedom of movement during questioning, and whether the suspect initiated contact with the police. Therefore, even though Ms. Mulligan was almost certainly in custody at the time of this interrogation, there may be situations where officers are not required to give Miranda warnings prior to questioning citizens that they have placed in police vehicles.
Yeah, I'll open the window. She can talk to you. Would you like to come speak with her? You can talk to her, say whatever you'd like. I just ask that you don't reach in there or take anything. Just talk, okay?
What? Let's go ahead, my chopstick. That's some candy. How you doing?
Could be better. Like I said, I searched you. You're a woman, so I'm not going. I searched you well enough to make sure that you don't have any knives, guns, or anything that can hurt me. Okay? The chapstick is in your pocket. You just leave it there. Okay? It's okay. I mean, there's the incidentals. You'll just probably ROR right out. Okay? You'll probably just ROR right out. They're basically, you're going to go up there, they're going to take your information, and they're going to release you on your own recognizance to come back to a court date. So
I have no way home. I've got 7 animals I got to take care of.
I'll make sure I let them know. I think we're going to be able to do that. So I've got to go over there and talk to them, so I'm rolling the window up. So just kind of hang back over there in the shade. You want this with Mom or not?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Real quick. Your mom. I don't think that it was a good idea of what daughter did today. Just like I was telling her. She even said, she'd go about it different. Put your seatbelt on you. Just go straight down, okay? Are those cuffs okay on you right now?
They're not really comfortable.
Well, they're not designed to be comfortable, but is your hands okay right now? They're not like numbing out or anything? Alright, well, we ain't got that long. It's just a little short. There it goes. Alright, we're gonna go up there.
Ms. Mulligan was transported to a county jail where she spent the night before being released. Ms. Mulligan alleges that during her time in jail, she was forced to sleep on the floor of a crowded room, and that a jailer found a snake in the building and brought it to her cell to show the detainees. Ms. Mulligan fought the charges against her, and they were eventually dismissed. Ms. Mulligan also expressed serious concerns regarding inappropriate sexual advances and the mental health of the public defender assigned to her case. These allegations are discussed in detail in Lackluster's coverage of this encounter, which I've linked in the description down below. The charges were expunged in December of 2023, and Ms. Mulligan filed complaints with the jail and the McCracken County Sheriff. the results of which are unknown. Ms. Mulligan also filed a lawsuit, and the case was settled for $25,000, $5,000 of which Ms. Mulligan donated to a domestic violence crisis center. Overall, Deputy Croft and Deputy Crone get an F for arresting Ms. Mulligan without any legitimate cause to do so, and demonstrating a clear deficiency of knowledge regarding Kentucky criminal law and the Constitution. Deputy Croft also maintained a belligerent and unprofessional demeanor throughout the encounter. And while Deputy Crone did behave more politely, he not only completed the unlawful arrest of Ms. Mulligan, but repeatedly scolded her for simply trying to approach a police officer in public to voice her concerns. It is not illegal to knock on a police officer's window, as any reasonable officer would clearly understand. And it seems that this arrest was yet another instance of the infamous offense of contempt of cop. Ms. Mulligan gets an A for attempting to confront Deputy Croft about his dangerous driving behavior, maintaining a relatively calm and respectful demeanor throughout the interaction, and complying with the arrest and challenging its validity after the fact. Ms. Mulligan's conduct during her blatantly unlawful arrest is an excellent example of how citizens should behave when they are unconstitutionally arrested, particularly in states like Kentucky, where citizens can be convicted of resisting an unlawful arrest. And although I would have preferred to see Ms. Mulligan invoke her Fifth Amendment rights when Deputy Crone interrogated her, she did not admit to anything incriminating because she had not committed any crimes. On the whole, Ms. Mulligan did an excellent job balancing compliance and verbal dissent, and I applaud her for fighting the criminal charges against her and taking appropriate civil legal action to hold the deputies involved accountable. Let us know if there's an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out my second channel for even more police interaction content.
Spectrum abre cada día una puerta a un universo de posibilidades sin límites, acercándote a la gente y los lugares que quieres. Con Spectrum, tus juegos favoritos te transportan a un universo de aventuras. Y con el internet más rápido y más confiable, haz streaming, estés donde estés. Obtén ahorros increíbles cambiándote Spectrum Internet Advantage por solo $20 al mes con nuestro precio garantizado por 3 años. Spectrum Internet te da el poder para hacer streaming de lo que más te gusta.
Welcome to Audit the Audit, where we sort out the who and what and the right and wrong of police interactions. This episode covers the right to film, public libraries, and the Supremacy Clause, and is brought to us by Time to Change Jersey Styles channel. Be sure to check out the description below and give them the credit that they deserve. On May 6th, 2024, independent citizen video journalist and First Amendment advocate Jen Coombs began to film in a parking lot outside the county clerk's office in Montgomery County, Tennessee. As she was filming the office's drive-through vehicle registration windows, she was approached by a security guard who informed her that she could not film on the property without permission. When Ms. Coombs would not answer his questions about what she was doing, the security guard called to request that a deputy be dispatched to remove Ms. Coombs. After the security guard placed the call, Ms. Coombs continued to film and walked in front of the Clarksville Montgomery County Public Library, which was in the same complex as the county clerk's office. Deputy Evans of the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office responded to the call, and the interaction that followed was captured on his body camera.
Hey, sir, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. I'm scared for my safety of this guy.
Okay.
I'm here to do official business.
Okay.
And I'm exercising my First Amendment right. That's what I'm doing.
Hey, let's get on the road.
Okay. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
The security.
Right.
I'm not breaking any laws.
All right. So, I mean, you're just going around filming?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a citizen video journalist. This is what I do with government officials. And I'm here on official business. I want to check into the tax maps, stuff like that. And I did film by the DMV because that's something new. I've never seen that before. I'm not breaking any law, sir. And I'm not giving you my ID either.
Okay.
Because Tennessee is not, it's not a stop and ID state.
Okay.
Unless I'm being arrested for something, then I have to give you my ID.
Right. Right now you're not being arrested.
Okay.
You're not detained. You're free to go.
Okay.
She's going to be escorted off the property, though. It's against the rules here to film without express permission. And for me to ask her what her purpose is here and her tell me it's none of my business, well, that's incorrect.
Right.
So she's not allowed to film here unless you have explicit permission from the facilities engineering manager. Those are the rules here. This is county government property. This is not public property, ma'am.
Government is public property.
No, ma'am, it is not. I'm sorry, but you cannot film here without permission.
I don't need anybody's permission to exercise my
Please escort this
First
lady
Amendment
off
right.
my property.
Yeah, give me just a second.
Can I talk to your supervisor?
Probably not.
I want to talk to your supervisor because I'm here to do official business with public records.
Okay. Give me just a sec. So, security guard wants this lady kicked out of here because he said she can't film here without permission. Yeah. She's asking for a supervisor. I'm like, look, you don't need one. I'll just talk to the security guard and be like, look, man, per my supervisor, she's not hurting anything and not bothering anybody. She can film here. She's outside the library.
Like filming outside of the parking lot?
Yeah, she's just being an auditor. Yeah. And I don't know about her trying to get into... She can film inside the library, right? I just wanted to make sure... I'm right. Like, yeah, okay. Yeah, because she's not doing anything wrong. Hey, so I just got off the phone with my lieutenant.
Yeah.
And, I mean, he said she's good to film and...
No, she's not. She's not. You don't know the rules here.
Right.
Okay, you need to check with somebody before you make that.
That's my lieutenant.
Dude, I don't care. The rules here, I enforce. I want her off the property. She's not allowed to film. That's not up for debate. Period. I mean, do I have to call, Mayor Golden or something?
I mean, if you want. I mean, like I said, I just got off the phone with my lieutenant.
I don't care what your lieutenant said. He doesn't know the rules here either. Okay? She's not allowed to film without written consent from Mark, who is the facilities manager.
Right.
If I ask her what she's doing, I expect an answer. It's none of your business. I'll do whatever I want. I want her off the property. It's that simple. She's not allowed to do what she's doing. Your lieutenant, it's not his decision to make. These are the rules.
But I mean,
period. And I enforce them. If there's a problem with that, I'll if you're not going to back me up, then I'll...
It's not that, I'm not wanting to.
Yeah,
it's
she's not allowed to do what she's doing. You don't get it.
But I mean, legally, she's not
breaking any... Yes, she is. This is government property.
Right.
Not public.
Right.
She can't do it here without written permission and consent. When I ask her what she's doing and she refuses to tell me, she's leaving property. That's all there is to it.
I mean, from my understanding, she's not breaking any laws.
Sir,
and according
we're not
to
getting
my
it.
lieutenant,
This is county government. Do you know what the rules are here at the county government facility here? Do you know what they are?
Anywhere open, I mean,
Sir,
it's open to the public.
Please, do you know what they are? Do you know what the rules here are?
No, not
here. I do. That's my job. I'm telling you, she's not allowed to do what she's doing, and I want her off property. Period. It's really simple.
Right.
She's not allowed to do what she's doing, and after giving me the hard time, I want her off the property. I got other things to tend to.
But I mean, I'm not allowed to kick her out.
You most certainly are allowed to escort her off property. Yes, sir. I've had it done many times. Please don't tell me you can't do that.
But I mean,
incorrect.
But she's not doing anything
wrong. My goodness, we're going to go over this again. Yes, she is. She is violating the rules here at county government property. She's not allowed to do what she's doing.
Deputy Evans informs the security guard that he will not remove Miss Coombs from the property because she is not violating the law, and the security guard insists that she is not allowed to film in the parking lot. Now, we've discussed the right to film in public many times here on ATA, and I've included links in the description to several episodes where we discuss this issue in further detail. In general, it is important to understand that although both the Supreme Court and the Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals, which has jurisdiction over Tennessee, have not directly addressed the First Amendment right to record, every federal circuit that has considered the issue has determined that the First Amendment protects the right to film the police, with some jurisdictions recognizing a more expansive right to film government officials or matters of public interest. We will discuss the constitutionality of filming inside the public library later in this episode, but as Ms. Coombs was only filming government buildings from a public parking lot, it is likely that a court would find that her activities were protected by the First Amendment.
I talked to the supervisor.